NERDSoul. But, we've got news.
More?
We got news.
That's right, Tone. We got news. So, out there in them hip hop streets, there's been a new release, if y'all don't know, from Dog to God Part 3.
Oh, okay.
Parker Lewiz dropped his new album, hit them streets to much acclaim. You know what I'm saying? Just giving y'all a little bit of that hip hop news. I reviewed it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was cool.
Who produced that? Who produced that thing?
It's exclusively produced by this young man named Parker Lewiz.
Oh man,
it's kind of dope. You should check him out.
He's a double threat then.
Yeah.
Who out here? Who out here done listen to the album? Arckatron, have you heard the album?
I've heard versions of the album. Yes.
How you feeling about it?
I actually just listened to your part yesterday. I was like, oh, I forgot about the version I have doesn't have you on it. But now I have the version. No, the first version, PL, that you sent me. I'm talking, and now I have the full version that you sent us. Now listen to. I want to hear his part, and I was listening to that. I was like, all right, cool. Got Mike, saying got a little spoken word,
man. Try.
See,
Mr.
NERDSoul guy.
Bag on there.
Drop a wee bit of little something on there.
I mean, give you a little
knowledge.
He was on the album like all across the world. Numbers is inked and we decreasing. You pull a gun, son.
Yeah.
You pull a gun
that causes the conflict of you going against your own.
You hear me? Pay attention.
Yo, man.
That was you.
All I wanted was my Raekwon moment, man. That's all I wanted.
You got it, fam.
I invoked my inner Papa Wu. So,
Papa Wu, okay.
Rest in peace to Papa Wu.
Revolution.
Rest in peace, man.
Yeah, rest in peace. Rest in peace to a brother that every time that intro comes on, I'm like, yo, this intro is way too long, but I end up listening to it anyway. He's captivating.
You the creator of all this.
You creative all this.
So I made it this right here. You creator all this.
You die? If you turn yourself inside, you die.
Yeah, classic.
It's just, yo, man, that dude's a trip, man, for real.
Yeah.
But yeah, Parker Lewiz out in them streets. Got the music video. I made it. You know what I'm saying?
Out now.
Let's splash.
Yo,
it's clean.
Them hot beats. You know what I'm saying? The Black Kanye. You know what I'm saying?
I tried.
The game ain't monogamous. You know what I'm saying?
For those of you who indulge, you should listen to this record stoned.
Woo! I highly recommend that.
It hits all the way different.
Yeah. It's that hotness for real. Like,
go ahead and take a trip around the solar system one time with this.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's that hotness for real. You gonna
bouncing like a satellite in orbit.
But also in news, that's not the only music video that's out. Oh no. There has been a team up, a collab, if you will. That's right. A collab with Cardi B, the B of Cardis, and Meg the Stallion.
Cardi beep beep boop bop boop.
Yes.
Computers computing. Boopity boop.
Beep 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 boop.
So not only has the video came out, but there's been quite a fallout. If I could
what fell out? What happened?
to my fellow horsemen, while the baby horseman was crazy. If I could, for a second.
That's how we all were watching that video.
So
I ain't seen it. I ain't seen it.
You haven't seen it? Okay.
Yeah. Nah, I was going to watch it with Khadijah, but we forgot.
So
The Meg Thee Stallion video.
Watch it with some candles.
We'll probably watch it after the stream.
So with this said, for those that have watched the video, how are you feeling? Because there's been a fallout. I want to talk about for a second, if I could, with you. Has anyone else seen the video in here?
I have.
I've seen the video.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about the video. I think enough has been said about the video. I kind of want to speak more about the fallout. All these rappers or dudes are coming out talking. Fam, check this out. Hip hop has been misogynistic for decades, fam. If the ladies want to pull their dicks out for one video, pardon my French, fam, let them have it. Go sit in the corner and watch it with your old lady. Fam, I'm tired. I don't want to hear no more of that, fam. I don't want to hear no more. I don't want to hear that, fam. Especially from who's saying some of these things. Fam, go in the corner somewhere, fam.
Well, you know what? I have something to say. I think that those women should be wearing skirts all the way down to their ankle. No, I'm just playing. It's a strip club song, y'all. What more do you want from a strip club song? It's a strip club song.
It's also on brand with the artists who made it.
Yes. That's
the kind of music that they make. Not stretch.
It is. I would be surprised if they did a song like Blue in Exile. I'm like, what?
Yeah. If they did a song,
it is explicit. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
but this is not the first explicit hip hop song.
Yeah,
then no one's saying that. It's just it is explicit.
No. There are a lot of people. No. Hear me out, HighSign. There are a lot of people taking shots of both of these young ladies and the video in particular, talking about how dirty it is, this, that, and the third. It shouldn't be out there. This not blah 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 blah. Just a whole bunch of extracurricular rhetoric that's not necessary. Like, fam.
That's ridiculous. No, I think it should be.
It's been misogynistic for decades.
I think it should be out there.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
I think it should be out there. I think they should be free to do it. I enjoy it. The video is fantastic to me. Artistic merits of this video are through the roof.
Man.
Sexuality.
The production on it is amazing.
The production
I gotta cue
minds at work.
I gotta cue it up.
The production minds at work here have outdone themselves.
I would love to have been a fly on the wall just watching they were creating.
Yeah, I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall.
Fly on the wall or fly on the floor?
The cinematography.
On the wall. I wouldn't want to get stepped on the floor.
Okay.
I just would love to have been in the room, just
or fly in the room.
I just would have loved to have seen how it all came together and how it was made. Amazing. Not for your young child or anything like that.
No.
It's for us.
I believe the video is age gated. I mean, I guess that doesn't mean anything.
There's two different versions of the video.
I guess that doesn't mean anything because the kid will just
me.
Click like, yes, I'm 18. But I mean, it's I'm 18. They did their due diligence, and I mean
that's ridiculous to me. I don't see why. Like two different versions, it's kind of ridiculous to me to clean it up. I get that they have to try and clean it up, and that's part of monetizing it. But it's the kind of song that's like, this is ridiculous to even clean up.
Yeah,
it's so raunchy.
It's one of those things where I don't mind. Here's where I sit with the moralistic view.
That's what I came to y'all for the raunch.
Here's where I sit with the moralistic view. Because there are people saying like, "Hey, this is nasty, it's raunchy, it's out there," and then there's people saying, "Well, dude, there's been songs like this forever." They're even flipping a song that's raunchy, but one could argue and say, "Hey, just because there's been bad stuff doesn't mean we have to make more bad stuff." If morally they're saying this is bad, so I would say, "Okay, I can follow you," but then you have to ask, should Meg and Cardi, or the B of Cardis, should they not be able as adults to make music for adults? And then you would say, well, yeah, that makes sense. And I would be like, well, adults do engage in activity like this at different establishments where young ladies and I guess full grown ladies, you know what I'm saying, dance for entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So seasoned women dance for
seasoned women. What?
Look, man. Hey, it's a family show. So then, if that's the case, someone with a moralistic view would say, well, they're role models, and I'd be like, well, yes, I get where you're saying. You don't get to choose whether you're a role model or not. We all remember Charles Barkley. I'm not a role model, and you don't really get to choose that. But I'd also say that since you can't choose it, the only thing you can do is the best you can. And in this case, when you're talking about entertainment, should they not entertain and then put up the age gate like they did, and then of course leave that to the filters that hopefully as a parent you set up. Now, of course, the video's been ripped and sent around and stuff, so I guess you can never stop that. But I believe they've done on their end what they can do to keep it out of the eyes of, like, say, I don't know, a 5-year-old or something. You know what I'm saying? So they've done their part.
Is that
so? Then the question would be, well, I can see saying like, well, hey, let's age gate the video. Cool, but I mean, they've done their part.
Sure, like,
you know what I'm saying?
Age gate it, do the things that you have to do. Oh, age gate it, or I made a clean version. Okay, cool. But beyond that, like, on the
it's
other
a strip
end,
club song.
It's not my responsibility as an artist.
Yeah.
To stop your 5-year-old from watching this video.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Which gets me to my next question, which would be, well, should we all just make all ages content? And then you would say, no, that's crazy.
Hell.
And then I would circle back to the beginning, which is, of course, that's why adults are making music for adults. The problem here is, for a very long time, and I mean, everybody's done it to a certain degree, we've let kids kind of watch whatever they wanted to watch. But what I said is, we let kids watch, meaning we, parents or, legal guardians. So you can't say, what is it? The infamous interview with Dame and Cameron, oh Lord, or Bill O'Reilly.
You mad? You mad?
You mad? He was like, what you're doing to the kids? And he's like, well, kids shouldn't be listening to my music. Now, of course, kids are always going to look up to, famous people. So I know you can't stop that. But yeah, you can't blame me for making music for people that are my demographic, meaning like, I don't know, within 5 years of my age, and then blame me because someone who's 12 got their hands on it, or 10 or 8, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't blame me for that. And then I think in that case, it was like a principal at a school or something that was mad at him or whatever. So my thing is, we're going now. Of course, this is great for Cardi B because it's like, yo, this is like, you know how viral this video is right now, especially when P word started trending. But I'm like, it's a strip club song.
I mean,
what more do you want for it?
The part that really gets me mad, that's not so much as mad, but it's like this really like, what? It's like rappers that have come out and said some of the illest stuff is out here. Yo, we shouldn't be saying that, or like what?
When you say illest, you don't mean like rhyme illest. You mean like,
no, he means
foulest,
naughty things.
Right.
Just want to clarify for the people. You know what I mean? Make sure they say the illest stuff, son. Like, no, you mean like foul.
Go sit in the corner. Like, go sit in the corner, fam. Like, nah, that bothers me. Like, it's that contradiction, that double standard stuff. It bothers me.
Lil Kim went through the same thing, man.
Lil Kim, Foxy.
Lil Kim went through the same thing, man.
Yeah, but it's just like,
Kim and Fox.
Think about that. I mean, Lil Kim is what, 90?
They had people behind them hold on, not to cut you off, Mike.
Oh no,
they had people behind them. Like Lil Kim had Biggie, so you really couldn't say too much because then Biggie would be on your head. Like Foxy had Hov, so you really couldn't get at Foxy because Hov would be at your head. Like who's Cardi's like
Offset?
But the good thing is, this is moving. And now I have seen tweets where a young lady saying, like, hey. This is taking women back.
That song is fire.
That's that joint. That
song is fire.
But saying that this is taking women back 100 years. I'd argue that in the move for equality, shouldn't they be able to make music just as nasty as men? Is it for me? No. But I mean, should they be allowed to? Yeah.
It's not for you.
No, I mean, it's not
patriarchy that you talking about right now.
Me deciding not to listen to something is not patriarchy. Trust me, my one stream is not stopping Cardi's money. All right,
unlearn, brother. Just listen.
Unlearn, brother. My one stream, my one album purchase is not stopping Cardi.
Mike.
All right?
That's how I be listening to rap.
Baby Horseman is killing it right now.
Don't do that. Don't do that. No,
now, I will say this.
No.
Let me be honest. The first thing I thought about when I watched the video is when Meg started rapping, I was like, oh, there's a skill deficit on this song. That's the first thing I thought about. I was like, oh, there's a skill deficit here. Cardi might not have wanted to do this.
Not the first thing I thought about, but it was on my mind at some point.
Well,
it did catch my radar. I do agree with what you're saying.
That was like maybe the third or fourth list, and it was like, oh.
Well, the reason.
See, now I'm about to turn this on. I got the big screen over. I'm about to put on I got two screens in front of me. Actually, I'm gonna put them on right now.
Yeah, you might.
That's a good idea. It's a good idea.
You might need both screens.
Yeah, you might want to put it on while we're watching, and then we can.
Well, I was supposed to watch it with Khadijah, so I gotta wait.
All right, cool. Well, here's
literally after the stream.
Here's why that's the first thing I thought about.
It hit different when you alone, though.
Here's why that's the first thing I noticed.
She can hear you.
Oh man. Here's why
you heard that. Nah, that's funny.
Here's why that's the first thing I noticed.
She said she's gonna give me my face.
See, that's a good woman right there.
Oh boy. So all right. So anyway, I was saying, here's why that's the first thing I noticed, which is another argument of mine. What did you see in this video that you haven't already seen? Nothing.
Nothing. I don't know about that.
Come on, man. There's nothing in this video that we're seeing now that we haven't seen.
I don't know about that, bro.
I mean, they're on brand.
I'm trying to be as politically correct as possible. I seen a Stallion do a split, fam.
Oh boy,
fam!
You ain't never seen that.
You ain't never seen that, fam.
Anyway, but that's my argument for that. I'm like, there's nothing in here that we haven't already seen from these women. Is in my opinion, this is like Anwar said, on brand. We've seen them in essentially bikinis before. We've seen them bent over before. We've seen them twerking before.
And man, thing. What
We're not
symbolism?
Symbolism, my brother. It's
artistry.
It's deeper than that, my brother.
This is
you must dig deep in. Look. All right. So next on the news. Nas.
Wait. We didn't talk about Safari's remix.
Oh,
next.
Next. What?
Next. Safari made a remix called BAP.
Oh yeah. I heard
about it. Trying to ride the wave.
He got dragged for it too.
But we,
and rightfully so.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you
rightfully so.
I mean, I guess. I mean, why not? I mean, why not? Look, if it's fair for them.
No. There's a why. There's a why not.
I mean,
well, I feel like if it was somebody else, they wouldn't have got dragged. If it
Like
was
Vibes Cartel, like Vibes did it. Vibes Cartel did it and did not get dragged at all.
I didn't even know he had.
It's Safari. It's Safari.
It makes sense.
yeah.
It's Safari, so it's automatic dragature.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Draggage.
Dragage.
Anyway,
Enter the dragage.
in other
Yeah,
hip-hop
the
news,
draggage.
we have
Soaring drag.
Nas. Nas been in the studio
Oh
doing
man,
his
that's
thing.
like robots. You know what I mean?
Escobar season is
Been
about to
kick-
return.
Yo, Escobar season about to return. Nas has revealed that
No,
he's
it's
working
not.
on
It's
2
never
new
going to
projects.
return.
One of which is a collaboration with
Don't do that.
Grammy Award-winning producer and rapper Hitboy. The rapper spoke to DJ Ralph McDaniels during an online benefit Hip Hop Loves New York, where he discussed his plans for the next year. Quote, "There's some projects going on," said the veteran MC. Continuing, "One of them is I was working with Hitboy and still am. And there's another one I'm working on that I don't want to disclose. But Hitboy, that's been fun working with him. We've got some things." Discuss, my brothers. Are we interested in a Nas Hitboy collaborative album?
Well,
I'll
we know
check it out.
Sean's not.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, I'm interested in that.
I'll check it
I
out.
went
I'm
back
interested
and
to see
listened
how good or bad it is.
I'm. That's what we're talking about.
I have. Can I
There's a
put my
snippet out.
conspiracy P hat on?
Wait a
All right,
minute.
hit me.
What's this conspiracy?
I think that mysterious project he does not want to talk about is Nasir 2.
Ooh, I didn't expect you to say that. I don't want
Ooh.
that.
I
Do
do. Stop
we
playing,
want that?
man. I do.
Nasir 2?
I think so.
Do we want it?
I'm gonna pass on that. So.
Man, I need
Sir.
everybody to go. Everybody's homework is to revisit that album.
No.
I revisited the album for you.
You know what?
You
I'm
want
gonna
me to do it again?
revisit it for you. I'm gonna revisit
Not
the
like that
Nasir
album.
album. I'm gonna
It's
revisit the
okay.
Nasir album.
There was a snippet. Hitboy and Boy Wonder had a battle.
In the beat battle, yeah.
Yeah, and they eventually started dropping like unreleased things that they had in the stash with different artists.
Hitboy
And-
dropped the unreleased Drake joint, and then Hitboy was like, "Oh yeah, I can top your Drake with Nas," and hit the play button. And everybody went nuts.
How was it?
It was
He was
alright.
pretty good. Pretty good. He was rapping. It was Nas. It was Nas. The beat was pretty
Like I
good.
said, I'm
Yeah.
interested. I'm interested.
I'm interested.
I'm slightly interested, but I don't want to get my hopes have never been up since it was written, so I'm good. I'm just like I'm doing with Blue and Exit. I'll keep it really level. I'm not too high, not too low.
This might be the album that you were actually expecting from him and Ye.
Don't say that. Don't do that. Don't no.
This is his understudy.
We don't do that
tell
here.
Me,
no.
Tell me why. Tell me why your conspiracy is that it may be Nasir too. I thought you were gonna say him and Primo.
That's been a talk for 20 years.
I say that. I don't think that's
how.
I say that because
even though it's not gonna happen.
I say that because as soon as every time Hitboy releases or he tweets or does any type of album promotion, because there's a date for this album. I want to say it's August 21st.
Yeah.
So every time he does any album promotion, Kanye retweets the Nasir album.
Wow. So basically, we're about to get a pretty good Nas album and a horrible Nas.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
It's cold, man.
A horrible follow-up to the horrible follow-up.
No, I mean, hey, they might redeem it, but Kanye, I don't.
It's not Kanye. It's Kanye. It's not Kanye.
It's Kanye.
Yeah, Kanye is on the Kanye right now, and it's not a good music space. And I just don't see how that.
Nobody want that Kanye, man.
I don't want Kanye. I don't want Kanye, to be honest. Like
that fool might be
going to jail for old Kanye.
That fool might be going to jail for election fraud. So it's all good.
Like I'm just kind of done at this point. Like I just need a break.
Yeah,
I'm shenanigans.
I'm cool on Kanye. I'm cool.
I just need a break from give me some time to process. And just let's take some space from each other. Let's have a separation.
Question.
And let's work on ourselves.
Question
for
the four. Have y'all seen Black is King? What y'all think about it?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
That's all right.
I heard it was dope, but no, I haven't watched it yet.
So, Arckatron, you seen it?
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it later.
We'll get it. We'll get into it. All right, cool. So we got a follow up. We got a follow up piece.
Yeah. I just.
We got a follow up piece. Jaguar, also known as Jaguar, Wright.
She come at you.
She went on the viral hip hop news channel on YouTube. She had an interview. Well, I mean, it wasn't exactly an interview because she didn't really let the guys interview her. She kind of just ranted while they listened. But we did find out that even though you might have thought that, maybe her thoughts were a little jumbled, maybe a little incoherent, she has said out of her mouth that she has a book and a documentary coming. The name of the documentary is called Digging Up the Roots. So this should, I'm just letting you know, this should.
Wait, what? I gotta plug this cable. I'll be back. Hold on.
I love Anwar. That joke is the best forever.
I'll be back. I gotta plug out a cable. Hold on.
Look, man. I'm trying to, I'm just trying to relay what happened. I'm just trying to relay what happened. I'm just trying to let y'all know what went on since the last time we was chilling. All right, so
no, seriously, my phone's about to die. Hold on.
My question is, even though we know her thoughts seem to be coming out a mile a minute, do you think that do you think that those thoughts will be better stated in a documentary? And do you think that in this documentary that we will get other people that come out against the Roots? Because one thing that we have not seen, usually you see when someone makes an accusation, like, I don't know, like Matt Lauer or something. You know what I'm saying? You see other women come out. Bill Cosby, you see other women come out. Harvey Weinstein, you see other women come out. And the Roots and Common thing, we ain't seen no other women come out. So do you think this documentary will reveal more women or more accounts, from other people? Or do you think that this could be smoke blown from the the initial person that started this, named Jaguar Wright?
Yo, you went around the block with that.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
We won't be talking about this in 2 weeks.
I do think that she'll have some other accounts of some sort in the documentary. I mean, personally, I don't even, to comment on what you said, I don't think her thoughts are jumbled or incoherent or anything. I do think that she's having some sort of mental illness issue or struggle, which is very common, especially in America. So that's not no slight. But yeah, like I gotta admire the dedication.
All right, well,
dedicated to taking them guys down.
Yo, she I'll say this. In the name of Malik B, she is going to make sure that Black Thought don't get no props for any rhyme he ever spit. I'm going to tell you that. Now, I don't know. Black Thought watches the show. Tariq, feel free. Hit me up, man. All I know is that word is that you ain't wrote nothing. Now, there could be a slight pushback in, well, like, if there was a agreed exit, meaning that we all agree that he left the Roots at XYZ time, then is Black Thought just spitting stuff that, you know, he had heard or recorded from back in, like, you know, 2000 whatever? And these are all
Dice Raw's writing his rhymes. Dice Raw.
Oh,
He's
Dice.
writing his rhymes.
Okay.
Here's my thing with the whole ghost.
Shouts to Dice Raw. You know what I'm saying? Into
No.
the realm of Dice Raw.
No, shout to Dice Raw.
Here's my
Dice
thing
Raw
with
watches the show.
Don't
Oh,
do
I know
that.
you
You
and
guys
Dice
love
Raw
it,
had
man.
beef. I forgot about that.
Had.
Oh, y'all still got beef? Yo,
Beef still
word
on.
up.
The beef
to
still
the
on.
grave.
The beef's still on. See,
To this
Arckatron got beef.
day.
Arckatron
to
got
this
beef
day.
with Dice Raw. I got beef with Core Mega. Who y'all got beef with?
Oh,
Whoa,
wow,
what you
yeah.
got?
Oh
What's
yeah,
up?
I remember
Mega,
that.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, Core Mega.
What did Mega?
I ain't gonna let that
Wait,
go.
I don't know about this.
Try to play us, son.
He tried to play us. He tried to play me like I ain't a media mogul in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't know who NERDSoul was. He tried to play
Nah, I
me
wasn't that.
like I don't be
Tell
out
the
here.
real story. Tell the real story.
All right, so dang, I told this story before. I should have cut it into. So anyway, long story short, he had a press event. I am press. I filmed it. I put it on YouTube. He contacted me and said, "Hey, you can't put this out yet because we're not releasing the shoe yet." I said, "Okay." I took it down, and then I asked about a week later, saying like, "Hey, when can I put this back up? Because I gave you a courtesy by taking this down." Now, at this press event, you also had people on Facebook Live, Instagram Live, showing the shoe, all kinds of stuff. I took mine down as a courtesy. Reached back out. Like, yo, you know, can I put it back out? Reach back out. Nothing. So I said, well, fine. If y'all ain't gonna respond, I'm gonna just put the video back up. I put the video back up. What do I see? Nothing but DMs from Core Mega. All angry and upset with me, talking about I put the video out. I ain't listening. I ain't following your directions, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, first thing, when I met you, you was whacked into me because I asked him for a drop. Dude was like, yo, just making this NERDSoul with me. I was like, dang. Like, if you ain't want to do it, just be like, no. Dude straight up played me like a sucker when we met, but I was like, hey, look, whatever. Then want to get on my DMs trying to tell me when I could put my videos out at a press event that I attended as press. And I had a camera. I was in the front row. If you had an issue with cameras, you could have been at the beginning of the event. Yo, man, I don't want to film nothing.
Nah, but I was
like,
there. They said anyone with cameras, phones,
Please film.
Please film this.
Yes, and I have it on tape where they said take the cameras out. I have it on tape. So I responded.
I videoed
in DM.
it too.
Yeah, so I responded in DM. Yes, so I responded in DM. Yo, I'm not taking down the video. You don't tell me to do nothing. Whatever issue you got with me, too bad. You know what I'm saying? The video ain't going nowhere. It stays up forever. And that's the beef. Core Mega don't run NERDSoul. I run NERDSoul. Want to come through these streets, you got to talk to me.
The NERDSoul street.
Cut off.
You cut off. Guess what? The rib sandwich coming back on Tuesday. Who ain't getting
You
one?
want some whack Arnold? You got to go through me.
Go through me. Whack Arnold.
You gotta go through me.
So check it. Here's my thing with the Black Thought ghostwriting issue. When you a part of a crew, it's a little different. I don't really see anything wrong. You know, like let's say, excuse me. Let's say me and Arcka were a group. We both rhyme. If I take his rhyme that he never spit and I put it on a song and I finesse it and like add on to it, I don't really feel like that's any kind of crime. Like, this is my partner, this is my man.
Yeah.
This is the crew. This is the home team. So yeah, like the influence is going to be there. Some of the words might be interchangeable. He might take something to mind, or I might throw him like, okay.
Yeah, like how do we know how much Black Thought influenced Malik B's style? You know what I'm saying? Like what he rapped. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with you.
I don't see how that's like some kind of death knell. Like, oh, he doesn't write his own raps because he was in a group with Malik B, and they rap together literally all the time. And at some point, somewhere, he said one of them.
Well, the what seems to be coming from her is that. Homie hitting the cabinet on him like, I love like. It seems to be coming from her that like Black Thought is like meaning he's not writing his rhymes like meaning like a wealth of his rhymes are not his. Like not a situation where it's like, oh.
But whose are they? Is there a ghostwriter? Who the ghostwriter?
No, it's supposed to be Malik
B is apparently
every rap he ever rapped to this day is Malik B.
At least a large majority of them. You know,
no, she said Malik and Dice, didn't she?
From what I have in this new interview,
I was joking about Dice. I don't think Dice is right.
No, I'm dead serious.
Because I heard Dice's rhyme.
She might have said Dice in another video. Dice's rhymes. Dice has one project that I'm actually interested in, which is the Antidote. Besides that,
the Money Making Jam Boys joint.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The Antidote got some joints. But outside of that, Dice, it's like, you know, man, come on. Come on. I mean, you had Clones, which was kind of like their scenario. So you got Clones.
The Lesson.
Okay. All right. Okay. But that's it. Maybe. I'm trying to think. I can't think of another one where I'd be like, "Yo, Dice is killing him." You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's never been whack, but he's never like blown me. Well, not never. Only on a few occasions has he blown me away. But he also doesn't seem, from his style, to be writing any of Black Thought stuff. Now, maybe he's like really like, yo, I could shut off and go into my left brain or something, and now I write all this stuff from my left brain, and it's perfectly for Black Thought. But I don't know. But the documentary's coming, so y'all know, documentary's coming.
Does it have a date?
I guess she's
TBD
starting.
TBD, huh?
TBD, huh? Okay.
It'll be out. You know, it'll be out whenever she's done filming it. I don't know. So keep your ears out. I mean, if it actually comes out, I will watch it. I'll review it.
If it actually comes out, I'm in. I want to see.
Yeah, we should definitely review it if it comes out.
Yeah. I'll just say this: don't hold your breath. But you know, we'll see.
Yeah, she got some steam rolling here. She rolling.
Yeah.
Chucking along.
She is rolling. She is rolling. So, with that said, guys, that's the hip hop news that we got. That's it. There's other stuff going on, but that's what we gonna talk about. Unless is there anything on the table for Horseman that you would like to discuss before we get up out of here?
Well, I don't know.
All right, word. So with that said, Cormega, hey, you know, you cut off. All right, so
you gotta stop messing with Mega before you pull out the tech with the air holes. Mega is like that. He got a long history. He's known for being like that.
Yo, like, NERDSoul, let him find out where you live, man. You're gonna be at your crib. What's up? You gonna pop up at your crib.
Uh-huh.
You gonna walk out the door like, oh, what up? What up, Mega? What up, Core? What up, Mr. Mega?
It's salty.
No, I'm not.
Hey, man, don't get got.
I don't care what you have. I don't care how many guns, swords, missiles, whatever. You ain't going to disrespect all the hard work that I put into NERDSoul. Period. I'm pretty sure that you don't let anybody disrespect Arckatron or any of that music.
All the time.
I'm pretty sure that you don't let anyone disrespect Parker Lewis's music or Anwar HighSign's music.
Hey,
not letting nobody do that to me.
We just joking, Mr. NERDSoul.
I won't play. You cut off. Cut off. All right, so with that said, in this square over here, Conspiracy P, Parker Lewiz, what's up?
Thank y'all for watching this episode of Beats Vibes Life. Dog God 3 is currently out right now, thankfully. Everybody on the screen is on it. Please, it is on all streaming platforms. Fleece is also out on all streaming platforms. The Space Bridge is out on everywhere but Tidal. We are dope. If we ain't told you, fam, we dope. NERDSoul got some joints out on the streaming sites too. I know we chop it up and we do all this stuff, but fam, we know we talking about. Go check the pedigree. Is basically what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, don't sleep.
We got joints.
Salute.
Yeah, and in the diagonal corner, you know what I'm saying? The man that'll put you in the cabinet if need be. You know what I'm saying? Anwar HighSign, what up?
Put you in the casket. Press this on your conscience. Anwar HighSign. Check me out on all of the streaming sites, Anwar HighSign or Haslo, if you still want to get into some of the older material, you know what I mean? But yeah, check out what we got going on right now and in the future with me and with the rest of the brothers, you know, making music for the lovers. But,
this is for the lover in you.
But don't hop out there on that microphone because I'm ducking no smoke.
Y'all know nothing about that.
Don't get out there and say nothing crazy on that microphone. I'm ducking no smoke. I'm ducking no wreck. So
mess around and be a whole lot of trouble. You know what I'm saying?
What he said.
Check out that fleece.
You know what I'm saying? I be knowing things. I know things.
Hey.
And right here, bottom square, ARC, Father Part 3.
Father Part 3. Yes, you can find me at ARC, Father Part 3. You can find me at Arckatron.com. Got some new things coming real soon. Got a lot of announcements and stuff. So just stay tuned to Arckatron.com. And you can find me at Arckatron on all the social media stuff. I'm going to start posting stuff up too so you can see what I'm doing. Everything's in the store. Check out my name. Just put Arckatron in. You'll find everything I've done for the last 12 years.
Put Arckatron in the
yeah.
I've been doing this for 12.
Type it in.
Put the Arckatron in the search bar.
Unforgivable.
Put it.
Unforgivable.
Hey,
boy. Find you, NERDSoul.
Hey, boy.
NERD, SOUL, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all them places. The podcast, the Spotify music, YouTube is the hub. Hit that thumbs up if you like it. Hit that thumbs down if you don't. But you hit that thumbs down, I'm gonna send Cormega after you. This is gonna be DM after DM of just complaints. All right, that's all it's gonna be. Complaints and DMs. You ain't gonna be happy. So from us to you, thank you for watching and peace.
Peace up. A-Town down.
Yeah.
NJ down. NJ down, baby. Wait, hold on. NJ this way. Jersey in the house.
Jersey in the house. Where's the N? That's a LA. Where's the
N? Wait, hold on, man. You see it, the N, you see it? 1, 2. Boom. And here's the J. Boom. J, N. Boom. I might be backwards for y'all. I don't know how it looks. Wait, is it this way for y'all?
It's backwards.
Yeah. And you know they're going like screen cap this and be like, those are gang signs.
There you go.